Emmanuel Macron has been left humiliated after his approval rating plummets in a shock poll. Last month, the French president saw his popularity shrink in a poll, and now it appears Mr. Macron is still struggling to appeal to the French population. According to a new poll by l.e.ction, 63% said they disapproved of Mr. Macron, an increase of 6 points. While only 32% said they approved of him, a drop of 3 from the previous poll in September. l.e.ction shared to poll results on Twitter with the hashtag #Presidentiel2022. The French president has been widely criticized for his handling of the coronavirus pandemic. Anger erupted last month after footage of Mr. Macron visiting a high school was shared on social media. In the video, Mr. Macron was seen removing his face mask and coughing into his hand while addressing students in the school. This sparked outrage as French officials have demanded citizens ensure they cough or sneeze into their elbow to stop the spread of the virus. France has been one of the worst-hit European countries following the outbreak of coronavirus. To date, there have been more than 600,000 cases of the virus, with deaths surpassing 30,000. Like many other countries, France is set for its worst recession since 1945, following the COVID-19 crisis. Although other countries, such as UK and Spain, could be affected more seriously, President Macron has built his reputation on economic reforms and job creation. This recent poll comes just 2 months after an IFOP poll for Le Journal du Dimanche found Mr. Macron's popularity was at just 36%. And the number of people who were not satisfied with the president was 63%. This was a drop of 1% in the same survey carried out in June. The popularity of French Prime Minister Jean Castex also fell dramatically, from 55% of people who liked him in July to 48% in August. The rate of dissatisfied people soared from 40 to 46%. The country has seen more than 30,000 people die from the deadly disease, with more than 300,000 people infected. Compared to last year, Mr. Macron has faced fewer strikes from unions over proposed changes to pension rules. Mr. Macron has postponed his pension reforms to next year as his government tries to handle the pandemic and the looming recession. The reforms would push back the retirement age for many workers. However, failing to follow through with the reforms could alienate the conservative part of his support base.